Hi, guys. Welcome back, or welcome to the AFK Podcast. I am Chelsea,
And I'm Olivia.
and episode 4,
Episode 4.
super jazzed.
Indeed. I'm trying to
What do we
open up
got
with it.
today?
We're talking about a few things. Specifically, I feel like the big topic is going to end up being EA
Ooh.
because we have
Oh, yeah.
issues with this.
Look, what is happening?
I think the biggest
Yeah.
the biggest topic is definitely going to be EA. We're going to
Oh, without a doubt.
obviously talk about Genshin because
We always do.
Genshin is always a topic on this podcast because we both love it. I think you are pretty much going to be leading two of the other small topics that we got, which is has to do with Pikmin 4 and Zelda.
I'm hyped.
We have another topic about World of Warcraft that's going to be small, but we also would like to pay respects to the original voice actor for Crash Bandicoot, Brendan O'Brien, who has sadly passed away.
I believe March 23rd is actually the day. I might be wrong, but regardless, R.I.P. A legend.
R.I.P.
Crash Bandicoot, incredible. Did amazing work.
Mm-hmm. But we just wanted to bring that up, one, because he is just an incredible voice actor, but also me and Chelsea are huge fans of Crash Bandicoot, and so
Crash Bandicoot, Crash
home,
Team Racing.
You know?
The voice lines go around and around my head at least once a day.
True.
So,
you know,
right.
Not Crash Bandicoot, but the voice line from the game that always plays in my head is Ripperu's laugh.
Oh, duh. Do you want to do Genshin first?
Yeah, sure. Because we did Genshin first last time too.
I feel like we're gonna graze over this one.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be as crazy, but we can do like the minis, and then get into EA because
I have some choice words to say to EA.
So, what do we got with Genshin? We have Baiju dropped. Love him.
I don't have him, but I got Kave.
Kave dropped. Also incredible. Like I'm telling you, for a Dendro Claymore, he's one of my favorite Claymore users. Don't know why he's 4-star. Love him.
He's so good for us.
So good.
Love him.
Ugh.
Put him right next to Alhaitham in my teapot. It's so good.
As you should.
The roommates.
I took Yolan out of my teapot so I can put Baiju.
Makes sense.
Oops. Anyway, regardless. What are the next? Didn't they drop speculations for the next banners?
It's not even speculation. It's the live stream
legit.
Came out. Yeah. Okay, so in 3.7 we're gonna get a new area, I guess. But it seems as though the Fontaine region is likely to be the newest area introduced to Teyvat, which is true.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Keep going.
The new characters we're going to be getting in 3.7 are Charlotte and Kiara.
I think it's Kirara.
So Kirara?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm sure that Sam will watch and then correct me on how to pronounce it.
Critique literally everything we speak about and do. It's fine.
Is a 4-star Dendro sword user, and she will be in the first phase of 3.7 with the banners. Charlotte is to be announced for everything, including her element and her weapon.
I'm gonna poop myself if she's Pyro.
Because do you want to take it away?
I don't. Why? So, for those of you that haven't seen Charlotte, take a minute and look her up, or Olivia, if you could.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Put it up.
Why does she look like a Frenchified Yanfei?
Yeah. I mean, so I mentioned that to Sam because he was like, "Can I get like a sneak peek of what you guys are gonna talk about in the
Of
episode?"
course you can, Sam.
And so like
I'll roast you and love you at the same time.
And so I gave him a sneak peek, and I told him like how you had typed it out about Charlotte looking like Yanfei, and I agree. However, he's like, no, she looks like the she looks like the conductor from Honkai Star Rail, and I'm like, but also Yanfei.
Have you
like
have you seen Charlotte? Sam, please go back a couple of seconds. Look at the picture again.
I'll just keep it up. I'll just keep it up.
Right? Ridiculously similar. Like you're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that out of every, and I'm not just saying it's the hair color. I'm not just saying it that I'm not saying it's just the hair color. But out of every color you could pick for her,
you picked pink.
You were like, you know what we should do?
With
Let's give her red, like predominantly red outfit things, accessory choices, pink hair, similar face shape.
True.
Like,
the only thing that might not be similar is her eyes. Like the color scheme. Although I don't remember what Yanfei's eyes are. Future me knows what it is, but me
absolutely.
now,
no. Current me.
Currently unsure. Future
it's a surprise for all of us, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Hey guys, Future Olivia. So now looking at the two pictures and comparing the two of them, absolutely. They are so similar. Their eye color is very, very similar as well, which is just insane to me, but I just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, no. They just look too similar in, like, give her purple hair. I know we got a lot of purple hairs out there. Blue?
I'm trying to think of, Kaya. Immediately think of Kaya.
Hydro sword.
Xingqiu?
Thank you. I was like, Zhao, wrong. No, Zhao, wrong.
Xingqiu.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's just too similar.
They had options, and they were like,
pink hair.
I'm over it. Give me some variety.
True.
Please. But anyway, if she's Pyro, I'm gonna poop myself.
Because it'll be just that much more like Yanfei.
Unless they're like in the same family.
What if Pyro catalyst user? What if literally a Pyro catalyst user? Which is what Yanfei is.
Yeah.
Because her weapon hasn't been determined either.
I wouldn't be okay. Unless they're like, oh, Yanfei's long lost cousin. Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Because that makes sense. But, listen, anything's possible in this universe.
That's so true. Okay, so the banners for 3.7, we have Yoimiya and Yaimiko running first.
I'm excited.
Who are you going to try to pull for? Yaimiko?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love her.
I'm saving my primos for that entire first half because the second phase banners are Kazuha and Alhaitham. Again. And I want Kazuha, and if I can get a constellation for Alhaitham on top of getting Kazuha, I'd be okay with it. I'd be very happy.
I need them just because I wouldn't be mad getting Yoimiya.
Yeah.
She's good. She's good. I just want Yaimiko in my collection because I love her. Mm-hmm. Would die for her. Two great characters. And then you're like, hey, right after, guess what? Guess what?
You get Kazuha and Alhaitham.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
How much money do you want me to drop, guys? Really?
Well, I mean, I don't need to pull for Alhaitham again. Because I have him. But I do really want Kazuha. And I will not... I don't have guaranteed. Because I got Nahida and I haven't gotten a 5 stars since. So I haven't lost the 50-50 yet. So I don't have guaranteed.
So you're going to have to save.
Probably. I'm at like about 65 pity currently. Because I've been wishing on Baiju's banner. One, because I'm like, if I get more I want to build pity. But I also want more cons of Kaveh. And if I get Baiju, great. But if I lose the 50-50, even better. Because then I have guaranteed Kazuha. Because and I have an entire first half to save up primos for it.
Yeah.
So.
No, I get that.
Go ahead.
Side note, finally got through the Dendro Archon quest. Took my time with it. In love with it. Loved it so much. Was slightly depressed. Needed a moment.
What'd you think of Coffee coming in at the end of it?
So funny. Loved it. It was good comedic relief.
Did Alhatham's story quest then make more sense to you? Because in Alhatham's story quest 2, you walk up to Kaveh and he's like, "Who are you guys?" And Paimon's like, "We literally met you." Like, Kaveh's like, "Wait, what? We met?"
Paimon's like, "Excuse me?"
Kaveh just does not care about the traveler.
Kaveh's just like, "I'm sorry. Can you just
He's like, "No one can know that I live here, okay, guys?"
Just
shut
your mouth, okay?
That's also what I want to mention. So Kaveh's voice actor is now streaming himself playing Genshin.
I'm gonna
which is great for us. But as he was playing, he like people are like he confirmed Kaveh and Alhaitham together because he's like Kaveh and Alhaitham are gonna be in each other's lives for a very long time. You guys
I'm gonna pee my pants.
He's like, you guys can take it as you wish, but like they're gonna be together for a very long time.
Really depressing for me.
Yeah, because you love Alhaitham.
I love him so much. But you know, I respect.
Yeah, listen.
I respect it.
Listen. We love the two of them.
Dynamic.
I'm okay with it.
Love.
Alhaitham just not caring about anything. Kaveh freaking out. The best is the fact that their personalities are so different because Kaveh's like freaking out. He's like, "Oh my god, what happens if this happens? What happens if this happens? Like, what are we gonna do?" And Alhaitham's like,
Kaveh's like, "Have you seen my lock?"
And Alhaitham's like, "Bro, calm down, dude."
Alhaitham's like, "Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Just shut up."
I love him. He's so good.
I love it. It's really good.
Okay, so we're also.
But anyway, Kazuha and Alhaitham
is the second phase of the banner. I don't know if. Let me look and see if they announce which 4 stars are going to be on each banner. I don't think they were going to announce the ones for, Alhaitham and Kazuha. The only 4-star that is announced to go on Yoimiya and Yaimiko's banner is Kirara. It's the only 4-star.
I thought we were gonna get a Eula rerun.
Sam is convinced that Eula has been deleted from the game. Because
for what reason?
Because she hasn't had a rerun in over a year and a half.
I love Eula. I would be upset
if she's been deleted from the game.
I would be upset.
But listen, Sam's convinced because he's like, we haven't had a rerun in a year and a half. Like, I'm convinced that they're never gonna rerun her and that she's been deleted from the game.
Who besides Eula? Who's next?
After that, Sam sent me something. Sam sent me a post that had all of it etched out for it. Was it on TikTok or was it on? He sends me a lot of things.
I was gonna say I can't help you. I don't know. You guys talk all the time.
He sends me a lot of things. There it is. All right. So after Eula, it's Klee. So it's been 13.
No, it's not.
It's been 13 patches since Eula. It's been 8 patches since Klee, and she's the next one.
I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm
not just
stop everything.
Banners, not banners, patches. Full patches since.
Who's after Klee?
Zhongli at 7. And then it's Kokomi at 7, Venti at 6, Albedo at 6, and then Child at 5.
I wouldn't be okay. My money gone. Bank account? Don't know her.
But yeah, just 13 patches. You need Klee?
I need Klee.
Yeah, no, I Klee's gonna end up rerunning because she's also getting a new outfit.
I know, but I still just need her.
Yeah, but
I know she's gonna
it's not
rerun.
like she's deleted from the game.
I know she's gonna rerun.
It's not like she's deleted from the game.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but I just really like her.
I mean, yeah, fair. Okay, so also in 3.7, we're getting a new domain.
Oh, cool.
It says the mysterious domain has opened its doors, and beyond its threshold are treacherous and dangerous adversaries on the prowl, waiting for their moment to strike. The rewards are Primogen's talent, level up materials, sanctifying unction, mystic enchantment ore, character experience materials, and Mora. So I'm assuming it's for newer characters coming out / Kirara.
Oh, probably.
Probably Kirara too. New equipment is Ibis Piercer, which is a 4-star bow.
Ooh, cool.
Eligibility is reach adventure rank 32 or above and complete the quest Rito Escape Plan and Battlefield of Cats, Dice, and Cards. Then we're also getting a new story quest, which is Yoimiya's second story quest.
Oh, cute.
And we're getting a hangout event for Kaveh.
Cute.
For the boy. The events for 3.7 are Duel the Summoner's Summit, a Tour of Wonders 0-hour invocation, Evermotion, mechanical painting invoker, Heart of the Dice, then Divine Ingenuity Collector's Chapter, then Feast of the Departed Warriors, and Phase Trials Hypothesis. And I'm so sorry that this podcast is behind, or else we would put the codes for the free Primogems on the screen.
Yeah, we'll try and maybe we can do those in like TikToks or something,
or on like our Instagram story too.
Yeah, TikTok. I think that'd be smart.
But just know that if you play Genshin and when they do the live streams, that they do give away 3 codes in their live streams for 300 Primogems total. So I immediately cashed them in and then wished and got nothing. So but I had at least it's wishes to build pity, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So that's it for the Genshin update. However, it has also been some sketches have been released for both Klee's skin, but also my husband Kaya's skin. So Kaya and Klee skin.
That's cool.
But I'm really excited. Their skin leaks for 3.8, so next patch. You should be getting those skins. And I'm super excited. Klee looks like a little witch, and Kaya just looks like a bougier version of himself, and I kind of love him. But also they covered his chest.
They were like,
it's so good for me.
Too much.
They did. They covered his chest.
Too much.
But they gave him like little like shoulder holes. I feel like I need to send
spicy in a different way. Different spice. Ooh.
Kind of in love with Kaya even more, I'm not gonna lie.
The pants are a choice.
Wait a minute.
The pants are a choice. I don't think it's a bad one, but interesting.
Kaya's outfit will be available for free from the event, while Klee's costume will cost crystals.
Fine.
Listen, I feel like that's only fair considering he has no love.
Okay.
Oh, also, these costumes are based off of leaks of details of their costumes, not of like their skins. Oh. And it was a fan-made drawing of it, but it was based off of leaks of details of their skins.
Got it. So who knows?
Kind of, but I'm excited.
Me too.
The boy. So, do you want to talk about Pikmin or Zelda?
Sure. I can talk about Pikmin. So, Pikmin's dropping. Again, Pikmin 4. Super excited. It was announced. I'm reading details from my phone so I don't get anything messed up because I don't want to give you false information. So,
like I did about that skin until I read that it was...
That wasn't the point, okay?
No, you can call me out. It's fine.
So, if you watched the Nintendo Direct, you would have seen a trailer for the new Pikmin 4. But a couple of other details came out because of a survey that was sent out to fans that just kind of like gave a little list of what's going on. So, some new, some returning features are going to be some well-loved Pikmin, some fan faves. But something new that's really cute is they made a completely new like mission type, which I think they haven't done since Pikmin 2. I can't remember. But since that's coming out, the new missions, they're reintroducing the caves from Pikmin 2, so you get like a more diverse environment and you get to explore like random places and there's enemies and traps. So you get like the full immersion kind of thing. But also, the best part is there's a dog.
A dog?
A dog.
Okay.
They're introducing a dog.
I'm gonna have to find a picture of it and put it up.
Oh, please. Really cute. But so that's going on. So stay, I'm gonna try and get a little bit more of details as I can for Pikmin, but I don't want to give it too much away.
Makes sense.
But super cool. I'm excited for the cave system to come back because like it just like added another level to the games. I don't know if you ever played Pikmin. Super cute, really chill game. For the most part, can get a little hectic.
For the most part.
I never want to kill any of my little guys, so like I have emotional attachment to them. But
I mean,
so
yeah,
that's going on. But another fun thing is Zelda. Zelda might be getting a TV show or a movie.
Which, by the way, Sam mentioned to me, because when I told him about that too, Genshin's also getting a TV series.
Ooh, I'd be down to watch both.
Yep. Go ahead.
So they're obviously Tears of the Kingdom, huge right now. It just dropped. I haven't played it yet. I'm still working through Breath of the Wild. I know once I start playing Tears of the Kingdom, I am just going to forget Breath of the Wild exists, as most people have. Not the point. Anyway. So a bunch of articles have come out about like, playthroughs, tips, tricks, whatnot. But there was an article that came out with one of the producers for Tears of the Kingdom that said that they are for sure interested in making a TV or movie adaptation, which I think is interesting. I don't know how they're going to be able to do that without making it like Sonic.
I mean,
and
as long as they pick actual voice actors, I'll be happy.
True.
Not me calling out the Mario movie.
Except, okay, there's one thing that the Mario movie did really well.
Okay.
And it's one thing.
Okay.
Jack Black.
No, I think Jack Black, because guess what? He can also voice act. That's the difference. Chris Pratt? No.
Jack Black can do anything, and I'd be like, support.
Exactly. Like, I agree with Jack Black being in the movie. However, all the other actors, they should have picked actual voice actors for video games.
Agreed.
For the other roles.
Yeah.
But
enough about Jack Black.
Enough about Jack Black.
So cool. We talked about Pikmin. We talked about Zelda. Another little blip before we get into EA. WoW is finally, potentially, getting hardcore servers.
I think that that's going to be, one, really amazing, and two, I feel like it's going to create great content, because you'll see so many people like recording their playthrough of them like doing the hardcore version, and then all of a sudden they die after like how many hours they put into the game, and it's just gonna be so funny, and I'm so ready for it.
I'm excited for content creators for this because I think I understand it's like
creates a new
super simple.
challenge too.
I understand it's like super simple. Okay, hardcore servers, you only get one life.
Yeah.
Like that seems like super straightforward, but it's not.
No.
They have to plan everything out to just not die.
Imagine like every single like you put so much time and effort into a character, and one mistake, all that progress is lost. Which is why I feel like it's gonna make like really good content for like streamers and for like YouTube content creators who like play video games, because they can make it into a challenge series on their channel pretty much.
Oh
And it's
yeah,
like,
and
let's
just like
see how far we get.
just like a filler almost.
Yeah, exactly.
They need to, which I think would be really good. I think it'd be really fun, and I think we're gonna see a lot more like resurgence of WoW.
Yeah,
So I think it's gonna
so
be
too.
cool.
I think so too.
All right, you want to kick us off for EA?
Oh, I'm gonna.
I know you got some choice words.
I have a lot of choice words for EA.
I've been talking for a little while because I knew you were gonna want this, and I'm ready. Tell me.
So,
What's up?
EA announced their lineup for the 2024 fiscal year, which means that leading into 2024, the releases that they are going to be releasing, like for games. And
didn't they also announce, like, they announced which ones are coming out and which ones are getting
pushed back? So,
not pushed back, but like the ones that are becoming like obsolete.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I know I was in Discord with Sam playing something, and I had opened up.
Hi, Sam, again.
Hello, Sam, again. I feel like that's going to end up happening a lot. But I opened up my browser, and the first thing that I see is like a bunch of news stuff whenever I open it. And a lot of the time it's like gaming, Twitch stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And so the first thing I saw was EA announces games, and like basically it was saying, like in the title, it was also saying that which games were missing from this lineup. And I was really anxious because I was like, EA makes Dragon Age. They're with BioWare, who makes Dragon Age. And so I was like, I can't, please. So I click on it, I read through it, and it says that two of their biggest titles were missing from the 2024 fiscal year lineup, which included Dragon Age Dreadwolf, which means that the rumors and actually BioWare coming out and saying that they plan to release it at the end of 2023 is now gone, because this also means that it won't come out. The earliest it'll come out is like April 1st next year is the earliest that Dragon Age Dreadwolf can come out, because the fiscal year ends in March of 2024. When I tell you the anger that occurred in my body when I saw that, and I immediately messaged Ambi. Hello, Ambi.
Why wouldn't you?
I immediately sent it in Discord,
that means I can resident Dragon Age expert.
Indeed. I can't bring it up because we're in Discord, but I sent her the article, and I'm sure I can find it. Give me 1 second. I immediately sent her the article, and I was like, I am so sad. And she was like, I'm sad as well, but like I would also want them to take their time with it. And I was like, yeah, for sure, but like, then why promise us it? Like,
that's been a really common thing. I'm not saying only EA, because no. But like I feel like a lot of companies, especially since No Man's Sky, when No Man's Sky dropped, it was like essentially an unfinished game. It's incredible now. Have had quite a playthrough for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been when it dropped, it was an unfinished game. And I think ever since then, companies have been so, like, freaked out about dropping unfinished games, especially with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk came out and everyone was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
So I think what they're really trying to do is, like, to ensure that that's not gonna happen again, but, like, don't promise something you know you're not gonna be able to come through on.
Well, also not only that, but so EA and was also with BioWare.
Yep.
A game that got some negative feedback that was also released by BioWare, and I'm just like double checking to see what the ranking of it is, because it felt very rushed. It has a 6.9 out of 10, which is not bad, but also
Not terrible, but not great.
which was Mass Effect Andromeda, which Mass Effect is I think arguably a bigger name than Dragon Age is. I think more people know Mass Effect than they do Dragon Age. And from what I've heard from people who've played Mass Effect games is that Andromeda is what BioWare needed to learn from, and which is why people who are a fan of Dragon Age, they're like, do not rush with this. We don't want another Andromeda. So
I was looking at a list like a couple of days ago where it was like 10 of the worst games that will stand by till like the day that we die, and the first one listed was
Mass Effect
Andromeda.
Yeah.
And it was essentially like terrible game, incredible potential, needed to happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, I think so, because of that and because of such the negative feedback that they got from fans about the game. I think that's why they might be taking their time with Dreadwolf. But at the same time, then why basically tell us that they're gonna drop it in 2023 if that wasn't the plan, you know? And like, even I think it was, I feel like it was back in November, but time goes by so fast recently that like I don't even know. But I feel like it was back in November that the producing like the people in charge of making Dragon Age even said that the game was complete, but it was in beta. And
maybe
so that's
something
why,
like insane happened in beta where they like got halfway through
and they
the
realized
game
that there was like a giant bug or something like that. Yeah.
Something happened.
Because like that's
if that is the truth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why people like were super excited. They're like, Dreadwolf's coming out. Like I know that like we're gonna end up name dropping another person from Twitch, but 30GP, who always she always raids me on Tuesdays. Like she's a fellow Dragon Age.
If you're listening, hi.
Melee is her name, but she even was saying, she was like, I think Inquisition is gonna lead us into Dreadwolf, and she does Inquisition a lot more meticulously than I did. Like she reads every single lore piece out that she finds, every book that she finds. She does all of that, and so it's like
that must take her so long.
Oh yeah. And so, but like as I was watching her play it and she was doing that, and as she was saying, she's like, this should take us into Dreadwolf, I was like, yeah, I feel like that makes sense. But now I think that she was saying that now she's going to be going into Kingdom Hearts, because she's realizing that it won't lead, not only because of that news, but I think also she's at a point in the game in which I don't think it'll take her much longer to beat it. And so but like I thought that like once I was done with Final Fantasy, because Tyler said it was going to be a really long game, that I wasn't going to have much time in between Final Fantasy and Dreadwolf coming out, and now I do, and I'm like, oh god, now I gotta think. Now I gotta
just
think
of more games for you to fill your time with. Don't worry, I got a lot of favorites.
I have a feeling I might be doing Oblivion and Skyrim. Yeah, I think I might be doing that after Final Fantasy. I would watch 10.
That. I mean, I'm gonna be there, but
but I want to play Oblivion first, because one, I haven't played it in a while, and so I think it'd be fun.
So fun.
But also because it's the game before Oblivion. I mean before Skyrim. But yeah, like I thought I was gonna be playing Dreadwolf in like October, November, but I won't be playing it now until at least April, and it could be even later than that. They could release it late 2024.
But also, like, I feel like EA is going through it right now. I don't know what's going
EA is
on
always
because
going through it. EA is almost always going through it. They always seem to have an issue, I feel like.
so I said that and you responded and I was like, yes.
Correct.
Yeah, they are. Why? Unsure. Ooh, we could get into that. Not the point. They're dropping FIFA.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
They're
think also they
dropping
lost the
Mirror's
rights
Edge,
to it.
which is like, well, yeah, but they're also dropping Mirror's Edge, which is like, from what I know, like a big title fan favorite.
Yeah.
That they're just like, what was that face for? Why'd you make that face?
I was looking, I literally searched EA and went to news, and it says EA shutting down online services to 2 games. One of them is FIFA, and then the other one is where is it? Medal of Honor.
I was gonna say Battlefield.
Medal of Honor.
Yeah, like they're just, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know what's going on with them.
I also looked up another article that was talking about Battlefield, actually, because they're receiving a lot of harassment due to toxic players. And so it's like they were saying how they think that other FPS studios are also facing increased harassment because of toxic players in FPS games. Which, fair. Maybe make your game so that it can be less toxic and so that people can actually play for fun, you know?
That, like, games need a little bit more. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, I just went all over the place. I just had 18 thoughts go through my head. Let me try and hash them out. I think sometimes it's super funny seeing people's like names, their gamer tags, what have you, in game. That can lead to some problems.
Yeah.
If you get a weirdo, they're gonna do their best to follow you around and harass you. There are people like that out there. No matter if, I don't know, maybe you just like, maybe your controller died. Like, there could be 1,000,001 different things that can happen that, like, oh, dang, super sorry. Didn't mean for that to happen. Hit the wrong button. Someone's going to harass you about it. They need a little bit more anonymity. That's a word.
I think I agree. You know, I think
and a little more safety.
Yeah.
Have a good report system.
And
a good report system and easy to use. Sorry.
No, you're fine. And I think I'm gonna bring up high res with Smite.
Go for it.
I think
go for it.
Especially recently because me and Sam started playing again. They've gotten a lot. I feel like either players have gotten better or they were able to weed out the toxic players, because from what I've seen, I've had no issues. I mean, we also don't play Conquest, which is the main game of it, just because of toxic players. But like, I would still get harassed. Not me. People would still get harassed.
No, but like, you would still witness it.
I would still witness harassment, like from player to player, in like an assault or an arena, and I feel like I haven't really seen that recently. However, they also made it so the enemy team, and I think also your team, unless you look at the scoreboard, can't see the person's gamer tag. It just says the name of the god. And so, like, and they gave you titles too now, so that you can like differentiate your title kind of with your god. So like mine is like Grand Master, because I mastered a certain amount of gods. So mine's like Grand Master, and if I play like Hou Yi, it says Grandmaster Hou Yi over me instead of my gamer tag. And so I
So
think
that
that
way
they're
there's like a little bit of a
especially for people on the other team, like they can't see
separation, I
my
guess.
gamer tag unless they look in the scoreboard. And I mean, like, I feel like most people that are being toxic aren't paying attention to the scoreboard mid match, I guess. But also, um, I think it's just overall just like a better system. And honestly, I feel like they should just hide gamer tags all together, like, or have an option to hide your gamer tag. Have just like put the option there to be able to hide it. If you're not comfortable having it put on there for like for like harassment reasons.
Yeah.
But like they even put out a statement a few years ago, back when I was playing it a lot, that their mission was to make their community less toxic and make their game spaces less toxic. And so they tried to increase like moderation of reports, and so they encouraged people to report players that were being toxic, and then they would look into the match because they have records of like the matches, and so they're able to like go in and look at the feed of like the in-game chat in order to see like if there was actually like toxic behavior.
Crapshoot, like.
So I do think that I have a lot like there's a lot I could say bad, I feel like, about Hi-Rez, but like they have gotten better. So
yeah, I mean, it's at least a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad because I don't think that there is anything you can do to completely fix this issue unless you literally just get rid of
in-game chats.
In-game chat as a whole, and also like get rid of any feature that allows you to friend anyone from your team, essentially, that you've been matched with.
But I do have to say, from playing, this is going to be like really weird for the podcast to hear because I don't think they knew this. For me, just starting to play Overwatch, I can tell you right now, I'd rather play Smite any day.
Yeah,
I'd rather be with that community.
Overwatch is really bad.
I'd rather be with that community, and especially because I've heard a lot about Overwatch players then trying to find people's streams and giving them hate on stream. Where I think, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast, but like Smite players can be toxic. However, they are also very supportive of content creators and streamers.
That's awful and cute at the same time.
Like they'll be toxic in game, but I've seen a lot of them also just support streamers and not give them hate. And so I like, as I was playing actually yesterday with Sam, and it was just
Smite,
like
Overwatch.
It wasn't even like bad. Like I've seen worse in Smite, but it's just like the constantness of it. It was just like, yeah, no, I'd rather play Smite. I would rather deal with that community than deal with this one.
I think the issue is because it's absolutely from like a place of hatred.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
No.
I've said it time and time again.
It's not.
It's why I literally just turn all chat off. Unless it's Sam and I and we go in Discord.
No, I have voice chat turned off for both games. And then if someone starts to like spam the "you rock" thing in Smite to somebody on the team, I just mute everything. Because I'm just like, I don't care. I was like, you can spam it all you want. It's not going to change anything. So just get over it. Like,
yeah.
But
especially like if new gods, new heroes come out, that's when you see a lot of hatred come out.
Well, it's not even. Yeah. I mean,
I'm not saying that it's like that all the time, but I'm saying like usually when I see it most often is like Life Weaver just came out. anyone that played Lifeweaver automatically got shit on.
I feel like you don't see that very often in Smite, because I think everyone knows that you're trying to learn the character and you're trying to learn the god and stuff like that. You never see people, I feel like, really hate on anyone for playing a new god. If the god's been out for like 2-3 patches, yeah, they might say something. But like not if it's like a brand new yeah, no, not if it's a brand new god. They don't. I usually see if Loki gets picked, the first thing that people say are like, okay, so is it going to be a good Loki or a bad Loki? Because there's no in between.
Is it going to be a good widow or a bad widow?
There is no in between. So I see that. The thing that people get angry in like an assault at people being like, wow, you can't play this character. And I've literally typed back, like not to me, but like to somebody else on the team. And I typed back and I've been like, it's an assault. You do realize that they might not have ever played this character, right?
Imagine going into Mystery Heroes or an Assault and being like, yeah, I know how to play each character 100%. Everybody else should have to too. What's the point?
Like, there's like 150 gods.
What's the point?
Like, yeah.
I think it literally makes it more fun when you get that one character that you absolutely suck at and you still just try.
Well, it's like I don't think this was on stream. I think I might have been off of stream, but we were playing an Assault, me and Sam, and I got Shock, which is he's a warrior. Okay. And he's also my brother's main. When he used to play. And so I got him and I was like,
how'd that go?
I was like, I need to do well or else I feel like I'm disappointing. Like, even though
I need to do well or I'm dishonoring my family.
Exactly. Like, he doesn't even play Smite anymore. And I was like, I still feel like I need to do well. And like, I did well, but like, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea. I was like, I know he has rain that heals him and slows down enemies if they're within the circle. I know that he throws his hammer down and you can either use your rain and it spawns a circle around the hammer away from you and on top of you, or you can use your 2 and he teleports to the hammer and swings around. And I know his ult silences people. And I was like, here we go.
I know the bare basics. I'm gonna try.
I was like, I don't play warriors. Here we go.
No, that's like whenever I get like Junker Queen or Doomfist, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna be awful at this, but I'm going, guys. Oh, look at me go.
The worst is
tanky.
I got Chang'e one time, and Chang'e is a mage and she's a healer. She's actually a really broken healer. I feel like most people are like they hate playing against Chang'e. She's usually one of the first people to get banned. Okay. And I got her, no idea what I was doing. I was like, I'm just gonna spam buttons, and people were like, "Wow, you're doing great." I was like, "Am I?" I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Everyone's like, "Wow, you're doing really well." Meanwhile, you in the background's like, ah!
meanwhile, because let me see if I can get my mouse up here. So meanwhile, I play with this mouse. I have 12 buttons on the side of it. I use 1 through 4 for my skills on Smite, and so I press.
Meaty ass, beefy fingers could never.
Just put my thumb on the number and then I press it. So meanwhile, they're like, "Oh my god, you're doing great," and I'm like spamming these buttons, not knowing what I'm doing.
Literally saying they're like,
no idea what I'm doing.
Sweating, that's crying, screaming, throwing up.
It's also me when I play Hell and Smite, because like, God, I can't. She's also my sister-in-law, like what my sister-in-law used to make. It was her and Nuwa that my sister-in-law used to make, and so I get Hell and I'm like, what's happening right now?
Instant panic.
Instant panic, but yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I think it would be worse if you like got like in Overwatch, like get a mystery hero, whoever it may be, and you're just like, damn, I can't play them, and then just like jump off the map. It's not fun like that.
No, I still will
try. Yeah. Maybe you'll like them.
Yeah, I'll still try. I won't know what I'm doing, but I'll still try.
I have no idea what I'm doing at any point in time in my life, but here I am.
Oh, man. What a tangent, dude.
Yeah, my bad, I think.
No, I think it was mine because I brought up Iris. But,
it was a good one, though.
Yeah, but a lot happens with EA.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, just, like, all the stuff with The Sims, all the stuff with... I'm, like, trying to think of a really big title that isn't EA that's been having issues.
Well, I mean, I have the list that you sent me of games that have been delayed in 2023 so far.
Yeah, you want to go through them?
Yeah, we have Until Dawn's VR version, so the Dark Pictures Switchback VR. It was supposed to come out February 22nd, and it ended up releasing on March 16th, which wasn't bad.
Anything with VR, I kind of give a pass.
Yeah. But we have...
Personally.
We have Last of Us...
What do we have? What was that?
I feel like that needs to stay in the podcast. guys, I buffered. I'm sorry. Anyway.
All I heard was Last of What? It's like
exactly what I said. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
It's like when we were in when you were streaming and the Dickspur thing happened and it made the noise for your fan just went wah wah.
Inserting clip here.
What is this? What is this noise?
My fan is picking it up. My fan was picking it up so that it just sounded like we have The Last of Us Part 1 on PC, which is a game that's already existing. It was
that somehow didn't... How do you screw it up that bad?
It was supposed to release March 3rd. It released March 28th, which isn't that big of a difference, but it's still a game that already exists that just needed to be ported. We have another EA. We have EA Sports PGA Tour. It was supposed to release March 24th, and it released April 7th.
EA is having a rough
time. I'm assuming EA because it's Star Wars. We have Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That was supposed to release March 17th, and it released April 28th, over a month later. We have...
EA, what are you doing?
EA, what are you doing? EA never knows what they're doing. We have Amnesia: The Bunker, which was supposed to release May 16th, and it has been moved to May 23rd.
Bunker is a good word.
The Bunker.
Yeah, just bunker? That's a good word. Keep going.
We have System Shock, which was supposed to release in March 2023, and it is releasing on May 30th. We have Atlas Fallen, which was supposed to release August... Oh, wait, no. It was supposed to release... It doesn't say when it was supposed to release. Oh, May. It was supposed to release in May, so this month, but it's not releasing until August.
That's where the August is coming in. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. We have Starfield, which was supposed to release in the first half of 2023, and it's from... Oh, it's Bethesda. That makes sense. And it's supposed to release September 6th. Bethesda, I think, is another company that I feel like is kind of known for late releases.
Yeah. I agree. Now that I'm thinking about it, and you were just like, Bethesda, I was like, wait.
Makes sense. We have Endless Dungeon, which was supposed to come out May 18th, and it's now going to be pushed back until October 19th.
What?
That was so good.
8 different crotch rockets just went by my apartment. I'm so sorry. Like, it just sounded like 60 mosquitoes just flew by my apartment.
I'm keeping that in.
Okay. And what was I gonna say? How do you
mess up that badly?
you're just like, oh, by the way, it's coming out in a month. We did so good. And then, like, I don't know, a couple of days later, you're just like, walk in, disheveled, half your hair is missing. Like, I don't even know. They're like, by the way,
It's coming out
not
in
even
4
coming out
months.
this year.
We have the day before.
Did you delete half the game? Sorry.
That's okay. We have the day before, which was supposed to release March 1st, and now it's going to release November 10th.
Dude, they're just getting worse and worse. Keep going.
Hyper Light Breaker was supposed to release spring, and now it's going to be releasing in fall. We have
vague enough.
We have Forza Motorsport, which was supposed to release spring, and now it is to be announced. It just changed to 2023 is when it'll be released.
I like how something went so wrong that they were like,
we don't even know.
No.
You're going to like this one. We have Skull and Bones, which is a pirate game.
I do love pirate games.
Ubisoft, which again makes sense. It's it was supposed to come out March 9th. It is now going to be released in 2024. They say in this it says it finally seemed like the game was going to come out on March 9th, but after the underperformances of Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope, which makes sense because why are you playing Mario and Rabbids? Sorry, Tyler. Ubisoft announced a delay into the wide release window of early 2023 to 2024.
Sorry, Tyler. Took me out. Tyler, no.
He asked for it for like his birthday or for Christmas. So yeah.
Okay, there are a lot of things going wrong right now. I'm just going to keep addressing the one that we've been on. We'll talk about Tyler's issues later.
Okay.
I know he's going to listen to this and text me and be like, bruh.
Okay.
How do you, like, due to the underperformance
of a game, they are pushing the release of another game that it seems like people were really excited for it says early 2023 to 2024. That's such a broad window of when this game could come out. They're saying it could come out tomorrow, but it also could come out 2024. We don't know. We have no idea.
We dropped the ball so bad, guys.
On a game that no one asked for. But like on a game no one
How do you
asked
know
for.
it's underperforming if only 3 people play it?
It's so true though. Tyler's one of them.
How do you know?
Tyler's
How do
one
you
of
have
them.
enough people to literally run an experiment for this? You don't. You have Mario and Rabbids. That's it. And Tyler. That's it.
It says, okay, I'm going to read the rest of this part. It says,
I'm so upset.
The additional time has already paid off and brought impressive improvements to its quality, which can be confirmed by recent players. We believe players will be positively surprised by its evolution. We have decided to postpone its release in order to have more time to showcase a much more polished and balanced experience and to build awareness. Okay, but like, when is it coming out? Because you literally have given us the most broad timeline of literally saying, again, that it could come out tomorrow or it could come out next year. When is it going to come out?
Also, okay, I have another question. They, not you. Don't think I'm yelling at you because, they were like, the Mario and Rabbids game, it's not working. So what we need to do is fix our pirate game.
Well, because
where is the crossover?
They probably were like, wow, Rabbids really underperformed. We had no idea that this wasn't going to be a good game. We have to make sure we make our money back with this pirate game, so let's polish it. That's probably what happened. They're probably like, we need to make all this money back that we just put into Mario and Rabbids for no reason, because no one asked for this game. So now we have to postpone this other game that would probably have been fine, because it's Ubisoft. They make Assassin's Creed. They've made a pirate version of Assassin's Creed. It would have been fine.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that the game no one asked for, bombing, is what opened your eyes to be like, hey, you know what we could have done? A better job.
But again, they didn't need to postpone a game like this that has to do with pirates. They've literally... How many Assassin's Creed
What are you gonna
made?
do? Give the water more physics? Where...
Yeah, they just said they're polishing it and making it a more balanced
It's gonna take you a whole year to polish?
But again...
What are you polishing? Polish a turd, it's still a turd.
But again, this is a company that has made how many Assassin's Creed games?
I don't understand.
I
don't get it.
What kind of balance do you need? What kind of polishing do you need? The new Assassin's Creed games look amazing. What do you need?
Are you gonna polish it so much that it's just gonna break every console?
Dude, I can't.
I can't.
We need to move on from this game.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm upset.
No,
I'm really upset.
Me mentioning that Tyler
Mario and Rabbids broke me.
Okay.
Just rename this podcast to Chelsea freaking out for like 20 minutes about Mario and Rabbids.
And the fact that Tyler plays it.
Tyler! Just please keep going. I don't have time for this.
We have Suicide Squad killed the Justice League that was supposed to come out May 2023 and has been pushed back 9 months to February 2024.
Okay.
We have The Wolf Among Us 2, which surprisingly, although telltale, The Wolf Among Us 2 was supposed to come out in 2023 and it's been pushed back to 2024.
Okay. I'm waiting for one to be pushed back to 2025.
We have Arc 2, which is it going to be 150 gigabytes again? Arc 2, which was supposed to be released in 2022. The early access released for Arc 2 in 2022.
And it's going to be 2025.
It was pushed back this time from 2023 until the end of 2024. Early access in 2022, and it's being pushed to 2024. If they don't condense this game so it's not 150 gigabytes, then it's not worth it.
So, have you played it yet?
No.
When you do, you're going to be upset.
Oh, I've seen you and play it. I'm already upset that it's 150 gigabytes on my Xbox.
And it looks like that, and it runs like that.
Yeah.
But there's so much in it.
But it's not worth 150 gigabytes.
No, it's not. It's not. But I'm kind of happy that they're like, hey, maybe we have some shit to fix for Arc 2.
Thank God. Please.
Maybe.
Please.
Yeah, please. Also, give me more dodo birds.
The dodo birds.
I want them. Thank you.
We have Warhammer 40K, which was supposed to release the Xbox Series XS version was supposed to release alongside the PC version in September 2022, and it's now to be announced of when it'll be released. There is no release date. There is no possible release date. It's just to be announced.
Isn't that another one that they just need to port? Or is that a whole new game?
No, I think it's saying released alongside the PC version.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Maybe the PC version's already out, and they were going to port it to Xbox at the same time when it got released. But they haven't released
something
it
went
for
wrong
Xbox.
I swear, I think Warhammer's already out. Unless there's something else.
No, you're correct. You're correct. It is.
Cool.
And then the last one is Hollow Knight Silk Song, which was it says planned release, highly anticipated sometime during the first half of 2023. However, that did not pan out is what it says, and that it is again to be announced when it will release.
I'm upset, but Hollow Knight is such a fan favorite that if it's not perfect, they're gonna get shitted on.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I feel like that might be also why big studios are also pushing a lot of their stuff, is because of the fact that they, with all the money that these big studios have, they need to push these off in order to make sure that they don't get the hate for not polishing it. Which, again, going back to the pirate game.
What do you want to say?
I'm just saying, going back to the pirate game, because like Ubisoft is a company that, like, they, again, Assassin's Creed, their new games are beautiful. Like, I'm sure that's probably
Have the means. I don't know what they were trying to produce beforehand.
What?
Well, I'm saying, like, they have the means to make it great.
Yeah, so like, what were they doing wrong? But again, the fact of Mario and Rabbids, that doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry for bringing it up again, but I had to. But like, let's talk about Bethesda. The fact that Bethesda is now pushing this game. Bethesda also has a game that it was very known as not great. And the only reason I know this is because of The Creatures, which is a group that both you and me watched, and that would be Brink. Brink was a game that was made by Bethesda, and just not good. And so they have
really bad.
They have to make sure they don't make another Brink, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't.
Wow. Dude,
But that's probably why a lot of these games are getting pushed back, is because you have these big studios that don't want to be given hate because they can't polish their games correctly.
But also, like, I think we're in a day and age now where, like,
no one cares.
But, like, people are also holding these companies to such a higher standard, as they should. But, like, things, like, anything doesn't fly anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can look at some games and be like, that's $70? No.
Yeah.
Physically, no.
Dude, if I had to pay for Ark, I got it through Game Pass. I didn't have to pay.
I think I, like, literally got it, like, for $15.
But, like, still.
So, wasn't that bad.
$15. So, like, $1 for every 10 gigabytes.
That's a good deal.
Is it?
Duh.
For every 10 gigabytes.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be that big. Ewan's gonna listen to this and be like, but it's a good game. I'll be like, I understand. But you know what also is a good game and not 150 gigabytes?
You could list
Skyrim, which he won't play. That still has better graphics than Ark.
You know what's not even that big?
What?
Final Fantasy Online.
Yeah.
Isn't even that big.
Yeah.
What's embarrassing is the amount of hours that I played Final Fantasy Online.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Because I only played it for like a couple of months.
Let me see.
Over 250 hours.
And honestly, probably still runs better than Ark.
It's a good game. I'm not mad at myself for that.
By the way, you want to know how many gigabytes Skyrim is? That has better graphics than Ark. That's still open world. It has 12.
What? 12?
It has 12 gigabytes of storage.
I'm impressed. What about...
Ark doesn't need to be 150.
No.
Ark needs to be... If they aren't delaying it for just condensing the game, then I don't understand. That needs to be why.
Yeah, because it's probably just gonna brick every console. You're probably gonna need like 18 external storages if you play it on a freaking computer.
Imagine you need 300 gigabytes for Arc 2. It's double the size because it's 2. Because it's the second one. What's up?
All right. Great pun.
We're done. Okay.
Yep.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Okay. With that, Chelsea's upset with me.
I think we covered everything.
I think we did.
And you got a pun in there that was really dumb.
Okay, so I think with that, because Chelsea's now mad at me for making that pun,
that was stupid.
I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for listening and or watching the fourth episode of the AFK Podcast.
Fourth.
I feel I can't.
I think you need to go to bed.
Right. But thank you guys so much for watching episode 4 of the AFK Podcast. I hope you enjoyed us rambling about Genshin, talking about some stuff about Pikmin and Zelda and WoW, as well as us ranting about EA and games getting delayed. If you are watching us on YouTube, we are also on Spotify if you'd like to go and give us a follow on there. We also have all of our handles for social media underneath our faces on YouTube, and I will be linking them as well on Spotify. And again, if you're listening on Spotify, if you want to come see our faces and see the graphics and see the pictures and stuff like that, we do have a video.
And my background changing every 8 seconds. So sorry, it's gonna change permanently here soon.
But yeah, if you want to listen to us and see our faces, go ahead and over to YouTube. But with that, thank you again for watching, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
Bye.